We're going to make some dill pickles. This is a China jade cucumber. Doesn't need any pollinating. And if you trellis them, they'll become straighter, but I have some that are kind of, whoop. I have those cucumbers cut up like that. I just wanted to show you too that there's sometimes you see these imperfections. I don't use these for canning. And then the other thing is sometimes there's way too big of seeds. I don't use these for canning. So I'm just going to clean this up and eat it myself. My ingredients that I use are peppercorns, little ones. I slice up just a few onions. I have my heads of dill and I have some garlic. And all I'm going to do is put one of everything into the jars. I'm using half pint jars. I washed these up this morning. I made my brine after work. So I have to let that cool. We're going to do cold packing today, which means we're going to put cold items in cold jars in cold water, and then we are going to turn the heat on and bring it up to a boil and wait until these turn the color of pickles. I'm going to show you how I pack the pickles in the jar. This is the last jar. The rest are all full. This is all I'm really doing. I'm trying to get them in as tight as possible, like this. So there's no wiggle room, otherwise they float around. And I only have one more here. There we go. I'm going to be filling this up with brine up to about this point here. I will leave this recipe in the description box just so you know what I did here. This is a small batch of brine, which basically is just water, vinegar, sugar, and salt. When I debubble, I kind of just give it a little tap, and I use the back end of a skewer. After debubbling, you might have to go back and add just a little bit more brine to a couple of the jars. Remember to wipe your rims, just a little bit of vinegar water on a piece of paper towel. Next, we're going to go through and add our lids and then our rings. Remember, finger tight. And all that is like that. Don't crank on them. Here's what they look like going into the canner. Pretty, pretty. Loading the canner, and I can turn my heat on now. Poof. Alrighty, timer just went off. I'm going to let these sit here just for a little bit, and I'll bring them on out. All right, these guys sat for a little while, and this is what they look like. They have that nice little olive type color. I would say they turned out pretty good.